Welcome back to In the Dugout with Chris Cross. We're back into the Champions League knockout previews. This time the first leg, Chelsea against Monaco. Chelsea top of the Premier League. Monaco down in third in League R at the moment. Based on that form, you'd have to go with Chelsea. I think Shaun Damon's got his teams just struggling a bit at the moment, while Super Frank is flying. They are 5 points clear in the Prem. Better quality players over the park. Chelsea to win this very comfortably and put themselves in a strong position to make it through to the next round. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge here on Shaun Does FM. I hope you are doing well. So today back into the Champions League, the first knockout round, as Chris Cross mentioned in the intro. Not too gracious towards our chances, but it is the top of the Premier League we're taking on in Chelsea. Super Frank, as they call him, although in real life not so much, but that is who is still in charge of Chelsea in 2029. They got that wrong, didn't they, this year, Football Manager? But in game, he's doing a very good job with Chelsea, and they're going to be tough for us today. Just the one game since yesterday's episode against Paris Saint-Germain, which, if you have not checked out, I'll leave a link in the top right-hand corner. It was in League R against Saint-Etienne. We put out a fully rotated team, and I wonder why I didn't do it sooner, because we finally picked up some points in the month of February. A 4-2 win. It was a pretty even game, but unfortunately we went behind early and it was starting to feel like we might be in the mud quite a bit here. A header by Nava in the 26th minute, and he puts it past Alisson into the left-hand side of the goal, but luckily not long after that, Ricky Puig finds a nice ball to get Marco Stamenik into a nice position to put that into the bottom right corner, and we equalised. And right on the brink of halftime, it was Edwin Quintero getting a chance in the first team. Nice ball here from Hudson-Odoi. Just gets that inside the near post, and we were 2-1 up at halftime. Started the second half off well as well. We got an early penalty, and Amin Ghali slowed that away to make it 3-1. And then Amin Ghali completed a double. Nice ball here from Kamara to Hudson-Odoi. We put it in for Quintero. This was a really nice goal, and he made it 4-1. A late-ish goal with 15 minutes to go to St. Etienne. Yet again, Nava. This ball from Konza is absolutely wonderful. Our defenders just not picking Nava up. That was a pretty simple header, but luckily they did not do anything else. You look at the overall stats, considering that one of our goals came from a penalty, they can feel a little bit hard done by their St. Etienne, but just good to see us get a few more goals in the back of the net than we have been doing and get 3 points on the board. So what that means for League R, even though that's not the focus for today's episode, is that we are keeping track with Marseille, but they keep winning, so they're still 4 points in front of us. That game could actually be really important, and Lyon are keeping up with us as well, so it still feels like the top four in their own division. Just as long as we can stay in that top three is the main thing, I suppose, because if we're not in the Champions League next year, and we don't win it this year, of course, maybe we need to look for a new job, because the amount of depth that we bring into this team, we really should be competing in League R. But at the moment, look, we're not doing a terrible job, but there's a lot of competition at the top, which is something you don't expect to say in League R sometimes. But yeah, Marseille proving to be a bit of a nuisance this year to both us and PSG, and Lyon not far behind them. So hopefully we can get back into second soon, hopefully beat them in tomorrow's episode. I think we will come back for that game, and off the back of that do the Chelsea game. But yeah, hopefully we can beat Marseille, and that will certainly help us Champions League wise, and hopefully Lyon too perhaps start dropping some points themselves. But yeah, it feels like we're battling to make sure we're in the Champions League next season now, first off, and then hopefully after that, if PSG starts slipping up, we can mount a title challenge. But we'll have a quick look at the Premier League just to show you guys how today's opponents are going. And as Chris Cross mentioned, they're in a good position, 5 points clear, albeit Man City with a game in hand on them, but still, they're going to be a tough nut. They only finished second in their group though, remember, so that's why we've ended up with them. But this is the league at Stamford Bridge. It's going to be tough. We will see how we get on. Now, before we get into the team sheets and whatnot, we unfortunately have another injury. First team-wise, Ousmane Dembele suffered a bruised head in training. Not sure if he was trying to do those little kick-ups that he did when he signed for Barcelona and he accidentally smacked himself in the head or something by kicking the ball too hard. That looked like something that he might be able to do. We'll say it's that. So unfortunately, he's not available for this game, so what we're going to do is we're going to rejig our front three, and I'll inform you guys what happened to that when we get into the team sheet shortly. Let's get into this game, the first knockout round of the Champions League against Chelsea, and hopefully we can get a decent result in the away league. So here are the team sheets. We'll go through Chelsea first. I've got Ansu Fati, Pulisic. Not sure about Phil Davis, but sure to be a decent regen. Rodrigo, Mount, Fabio Fekir, a very good midfielder that I got from Lazio, who I was looking at. Unfortunately, we didn't have the funds to get him. He is a very good player. Chilwell, Pau Torres, Frenkie de Jong, and another new gen, I think, there, and Pedro Maya, and Donnarumma in goal. That is a very strong lineup. And I've also got some talented players. Ugu goes pretty well on their bench. Our lineup now with Dembele out. The rest of the team, what you would expect with, of course, the Goron for Alisson switch. But we have put Gabriel Fernandes on the right wing, Flavio Henrique on the left, and we've chucked Edwin Quintero up top, both of them in pretty good goal-scoring touch for the most part recently. So hopefully they can keep that going, and having two of them in the lineup, Flavio Henrique accomplished enough at left wing that hopefully we can create some stuff up top with two players who are pretty good goal-scoring threats on the bench, with Quintero going in for Dembele. We've bought Jorge Henrique, our new Brazilian striker. He comes onto the bench, but otherwise pretty much what you would expect. And I'll see you soon for the start of this game and the formations. So Chelsea, the home team, here's what Frank is going with, a 4-2-3-1. We've seen this quite a bit in Ligue 1, so hopefully we can deal with this. He says hopefully because I've got some very talented players. There's our lineup. We've got another green dot after those 2 Ls. We did a bit of morale manager before that St. Etienne game, and it feels like that's probably what we should have done before the PSG game. Not sure how I forgot to do that, to be honest, but that seemed to help the boys out and our first team back into action with their spirit a bit better than it was before the PSG game. And Chelsea kick off playing right to left in the all blue. We are in our home uniform, despite being away playing left to right, as they have an early throw in. Chelsea headed back out to Mason Mount. Chilwell trying to make his way into that left-hand side of the box. Back into Mount. Over to Davis. He has a shot blocked. Fekir on the rebound, but it's wide. And still 0-0 after a minute. Another throw into Chelsea here. 6 minutes we are about to get into. Maya receives the header from Davis. Fekir. Rodrigo. He puts a ball across. Tessier heads that back to Alisson. Player who should be very familiar with this Chelsea team. Now hopefully he doesn't do anything too silly here. Throws us out to Flavio Henrique. Not a bad option actually. And now we get it to Ampadu. Almas, another player formerly in England with Manchester United. Mulder receiving that ball headed down from Flavio Henrique. His heading is he's showing off early as he puts a ball in. I think that might have hit Quintero and it's gone straight into Donnarumma. Decent early chance for us, but it remains 0-0. Another throw in here for Chelsea. That seems to be where the highlights are coming from to date. Fakin receives the header. Not sure who that came from, if it was a clearance or a Chelsea player. Now Pulisic. The ball hits the post. It's gone in off the back of Alisson Becker. And we are 1-0 down thanks to an own goal in the away league. A bit of hard luck there, it's fair to say. It was a header from one of our players, Agume, who is only supposed to be lasting half a game here. It felt like it was worth playing him. That's just bad luck. Pulisic's shot hits the post, goes on off Alisson's back, and we are 1-0 down after 12 minutes. Throw in not long after that own goal. Henrique receives it, tries to put a ball in. De Jong cuts it down, and it's Ansu Fati. He has got pace. He has got speed. Can he get past his man? He does. Really, how have we let that in? Why did I sign Alisson Becker? He has been nothing short of a statue at times. Both games we've played on camera with him, he is doing absolutely nothing. I'm not going to blame him for the own goal prior because that's just bad luck, but how do you let this go in from this angle? What are you doing? Are you afraid you're going to get a bruised head as well? I might give you a bruised head in the changing room. You are useless. We are 2-0 down early and in trouble, it is fair to say. And now we have an attack, but Chilwell cuts it out. We really need a goal here. If we're 2-0 down, it feels like it's going to be very tough for us in the home leg. We try and pump things forward. Donnarumma just getting to that. Thought that might be a pass back, similar to what Manchester United did against us. But yeah, fair to say I'm not too impressed with our transfer window buy of Alisson at the moment. Hopefully Goron will be back soon, although I didn't actually register him for the stage because I thought he was going to be out injured. He probably will be, but Yeah, not great. And now Ansu Fati with a shot. Hey, Alisson, to be fair, he didn't have to move for that one, but he's caught it. Yeah, 2-0 down after 20 minutes. Not good. Corner to Monaco, 32nd minute. If we can do something here, it would be greatly appreciated. On somehow that has not gone in the back of the net. They had a man on the line, and that is all that has saved them there, Chelsea. That's definitely our best chance of the game so far. Pretty much our only chance of the game, but we cannot get the ball in the back of the net, and this feels like the game already, only half hour gone, but the luck's not with us, and we're in a bit of a form slump, it's fair to say. Gabriel Fernandes running down the right-hand side, lost possession. Now, Powell makes a clearance there after we try and boot one into the box. It is cleared out. Now, Ampadu tries to find Quintero, headed away yet again, and Ansu Fati given a lot of time to get on the ball. Rodrigo down the right-hand side, makes his way in the box, past the defender, has a crack. Pulisic was on nearly, could have gone the end of that, but luckily a defender cut it out. Otherwise, Alisson had already committed. Now Quintero on the counter. Can he slot someone through? He's in the box, tries to put a ball across it. We'll go out for a corner though, so we might have another chance. Enrique to whip it in. Nianzu with the header, but straight at Donnarumma. Still 2-0 with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Throw into Chelsea as we get in towards the 40-minute mark. Headed away, and fucking will get on the end of that for Chelsea. Mason Mount up to Pulisic. Nice ball for Rodrigo. Alisson just not using his hands yet again, and we are 3-0 down, and this is not good. We are absolutely battling. I knew we'd miss Goron in goal, but I thought if we brought Alisson in, we'd at least be doing something, but he just feels like someone's chopped his hands off or something, because he goes to his knees and he just doesn't use them. 3-0 down before half-time. Right, thrown at the 41st minute. If we can get a goal before half-time, at least that's something to cling our hopes to, but yeah, it hasn't been a great start, although we do get possession. Ampadu, Tessier, he'll have a crack, the shot blocked, and Pulisic takes that out. We will have a throw in, but pretty poor first half, it has to be said. Just nothing going our way since the own goal. And yeah, off the back of that, Alisson just deciding that hands are overrated when you're a goalkeeper. And that's a really poor first half. We had a really good chance here. I'm not sure if that was the line clearance or the shot that was straight at Donnarumma from across from Enrique. But either way, Chelsea just well on top of us here. Very efficient with their shots. 3 on target, 3 in the back of the net. We've had 4 on target, but unfortunately, no reward for those. I think we can throw a water bottle here. I'll tell the boys that we have faith in them, and hopefully that will at least try and improve them, and actually that somewhat helps, so that's good. In fact, we might make some changes because we don't want to put up with mediocrity. Gabriel Fernandes is actually playing really badly, which is not what you want when he's your only first choice winger. Hudson-Odoi on. I think we'll bring Gardy on for Quintero and put Enrique up front. And do we take Nianzu off? No, well, I think we do. I think we'll bring Sevillano on, Tapsoba. We'll make our 3 changes. We need to really send a message to the boys here. And hopefully we can do something in the second half, because we really need an away goal now. Otherwise, the second leg, it's pretty much writing on the wall, as Chris Cross mentioned in the introduction. I think Super Frank's got us by the nads here. We are 3-0 down as we start the second half. Goal kick to Chelsea, 49th minute. They play it short. De Jong out to Maya. And we'll see if we can get anything going here. If it's a 4th goal, then we're in a lot of trouble, though. They do give the ball away to Almas. Flavio Enrique back up front. We get it to a Goumet. Almas. Ball over for Gary. Lovely chance. And it's somehow gone in the back of the net. Okay, we can give the Chelsea goalkeeper a bit of stick there in Donnarumma, because surely he could have at least made an effort there. Don't know if it was as bad as Alisson's efforts, because he was a bit further away from the ball, but that was a very interesting goal. Almas, lovely ball for Gary, and it's a slide tackle that Gary's kind of got a toe on, it feels like. And Donnarumma's just left a bit perplexed by it all, but we have our away goal. Maybe we've got a sniff. 3-1 early in the second half. Throw into Chelsea, 56th minute. Rodrigo back to Maya, and hopefully we don't let them get another just after getting that away goal, because that could be important potentially. They put a ball across Mount. They're well outside the box now, though, which is nice, although they get something going again. Chilwell making his way into the box. Past the defender, has a crack. The ball hits the post or Alisson. It's fallen to Christian Pulisic, and just as we think we're getting back into this, we concede another goal, and we look very second-rate at the moment. Chilwell just waltzes his way into the box, goes past Tessier like it's no one's business. The ball hits the post, it beats Alisson, which is no surprise. Pulisic gets the rebound somehow, and we're 4-1 down, really in trouble. Chelsea on the ball here in the 80th minute. They try and find Ugwu, but Mulder cuts this out. Gardy will put a ball over for Flavio Henrique. Can he get a one-on-one with the keeper? He can, but a good slide tackle there from De Jong. Where's that from some of our defenders? And they keep it out. We do have a corner. Henrique to put it in. Taps over with a header. And, oh, you're joking. Ugwu on the line. That's twice now they've cleared the ball off the line. We could easily actually have 3 goals here. They've been very good with their line defence. And saying that, that is something that we have set up quite nicely in our team as well. So I can't complain too much. But we're not getting the luck today. And to be fair, Chelsea are also outclassing us by a fair way. So not great, this Champions League knockout round so far. We're going to need a big turnaround in the second leg, but we do have a away goal that we might be able to pin our hopes to, although Ugwu makes his way past the defence like they're not even there, but luckily the ball goes wide of the goal and it's still 4-1. Okay, we're in the last minute here, into the last minute of added time. Chelsea with the ball, hopefully we can keep them out. Sevillano heads that away, and that is that. Really poor result. That first half killed us. The own goal I could handle, but after that, 2 really poor attempts for saves from Alisson, and then, a shot that hit the post from Ben Chilwell that fell to Christian Pulisic, who was to tap it into an open net. In between those efforts, of course, we did start the second half off well. Amin Gaudi getting a bit of a lucky goal for us, it's fair to say, but we just got hammered there. And if you look at the XG and overall shots, yeah, we really shouldn't be losing that game 4-1. Big turnaround needed now in a couple of episodes' time in the home league. The only thing that we can pin our hopes onto now is that away goal and hope that we can do a good job in the home league, not let Chelsea score any and get a lot ourselves. But we are really pushing it uphill, and we really do need to make some improvements to this team, I think it's fair to say, next transfer window, because some of these players, not good enough, and it's been showing over the past month. It's fair to say this February has not gone well at all here at Monaco. And meanwhile, Southampton have beaten Leipzig away from home in the other league. Too bad we couldn't get them in the draw. But yeah, really poor. Maybe we do need to play our backup goalkeeper in the next Champions League game, because Alisson had a mare, it is fair to say. But yeah, not great. And Alisson reveals my fury. Well, I'd hope you did, because toilet, mate. Toilet. I'm a Liverpool fan. I love you, mate, but you're a toilet. Right, but that is it for today's episode. Not good. And if we look at the schedule to show you guys what's coming up next, you can see what February's been like. If I was the Monaco board, wouldn't be too happy at the moment, it's fair to say, but we'll see how we get on off camera. Hopefully we can pick some wins up against Nimes for a revenge for the coup de France, and also against Brest. Try and keep pace with Marseille leading into that next episode, the Ligue 1 game. And off the back of that, we'll take on Chelsea and hopefully try and do a miracle comeback. But the way we're going, not looking likely. To be fair, we really need to sort our stuff out here at Monaco. But if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do go down below, leave a thumbs up on it, hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on if you are enjoying the content on the channel, if you enjoy seeing me suffer, because that feels like what it is here at the moment. And until tomorrow's episode, back into Ligue 1 with a pretty important Champions League qualification clash for next season against Marseille. I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching. Keep on keeping on. Cheers.